Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at some college football regular season total wins, and we're going to be looking at the Alabama Crimson Roll Tide. Jeff, how you doing today?
Doing great, Dax. Everybody's excited, just a couple weeks away from NCAA football starting up.
Yeah, no doubt, my man. With football around the corner, we're all ready for this to start, but let's get right to it right now. We all know how disappointing last year was for Alabama. In your opinion, Jeff, do you think that Nick Saban can get the team back on track and get them back to a national prominence that they used to be?
You know, I spent the entire morning when writing up the article at sportsbookreview.com really focusing in on press conferences that Saban has held over the course of the entire summer, not just the last couple weeks with training camp, but over the entire summer. And he is all business. And it was really a disappointing end to the season. They were in line to reach the national title game, of course, losing a heartbreaking game in the Iron Bowl against the Auburn Tigers, and then really a flat effort in the Sugar Bowl against the Oklahoma Sooners, scoring first in that game only to allow a ton of points. So expect a more focused program with Saban leading that attack.
All right, so now pretty much the media buzz that's going on is pretty much focused on the quarterback battle in camp. But how important is that position going to be for the Roll Tide in their aspirations to land one of the 4 spots in the upcoming college football playoff?
Surprisingly enough, the quarterback position is really a game manager in Nick Saban's system. He calls it the process. Everybody has to do their job. You don't have to be terrific at the under center in Saban's system. But the national media and local media loves to create stories, and there's no bigger story in covering football than who is starting under center for any team in the country. So everybody's looking at that position. And right now, all signs point to Jacob Coker winning that spot and running the offense under first-year coordinator Lane Kiffin.
All right, now Alabama's bye week seems to be in a perfect time. How important is that going to be for the coaching staff to take advantage of the extra prep time for the road games at Mississippi and at LSU?
There's no better coaching staff in its entirety than the one at Alabama. They brought in Lane Kiffin. Everybody loves to mock him as a head coach, but he is a solid offensive mind, and he'll have that offense ready to go. So expect big things for the coaching staff in terms of prepping the team for those games at Mississippi. Saban's defenses have had no problem in controlling Mississippi's offense. So that's really the telltale sign of looking at that game, while everybody will be looking ahead to potentially 2 undefeated teams when Alabama and LSU meet in November in Death Valley, and that could lead to one of those teams landing one of those 4 spots in the college football playoff.
All right, my man. So where do we put our money? Do we put it on the total going over or under the total wins?
I'm going to go over 10.5 regular season wins at Pinnacle Sports. I think the Crimson Tide have more talent across the field than any team in the country. They have a returning starter on their defense at all 3 levels of the defense, while the offense has plenty of playmakers for whoever lands under center. Arguably the best backfield in the country, and a real playmaker in Amari Cooper on the perimeter. So go over the total for the regular season wins in Tuscaloosa.
All right, sounds like some good stuff there, Jeff. Thank you once again for all your insight, and I'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
And for sportsbookreview.com, this is Dax Floyd.